Hi, first grade, it's Miss Miller. Today we are going to talk about a tally chart. So you already did pictographs with Miss Goodwin Salam, and then you did bar graphs with Mrs. Gaiman. So the last type of chart we are going to do this week is called a tally chart. You may have seen this before. Let me explain to you how you read a tally chart. So in a tally chart, the number of people that like something or the number of an item that you might have is represented by lines just like this. They kind of look like you're writing the number 1. Something that you want to notice is every time you have a group of 5, you make a slash. So that means 5. So let's take a look and listen to our question. And then we're going to talk about our tally charts. We'll do a couple of these so that you can have some good practice before you do your worksheet. Our problem says, Ava asks the children in her class which of 3 games they like the best. She makes a tally mark to show each child's answer. Complete the tally chart. So here's what they want us to do. They want us to count our tally marks and write out the number under the total column for each game. So it looks like the games that the children in Ava's class liked best were card game, puzzle, and board games. So let's take a look at card games. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tally marks and then 1 slash. So because we have the slash, that makes 5. So let's write in a 5 right over here next to where, or underneath where it says total. Okay, so that means 5 children chose card games. Now let's look at puzzles. How many tally marks? 1, 2, 3. So 3 children chose puzzles as their game that they liked best. Then let's take a look at board games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another way you could do that is if you know how to count by 5s, you know that since you have the 4 lines and the slash, this is 5 plus 5. 5, 10. So that's another way. If you'd like to count it that way, it's totally up to you. So 10 of Ava's friends chose board games. So she wanted to find out which 3 games her friends liked the best. So let me ask you, I know these questions aren't on here, but these are some questions that you're going to see on your worksheet. So which game did the most children choose according to your tally chart? Do you know? Very good. Board games. Board games, as you can see, had 10 votes. 10 is the biggest number here, so most of Ava's friends chose board games. Now, which game got the least amount of votes here? Which has the least, the smallest number of votes? Very good. Puzzles. As you can see, puzzles only had 3 tally marks, 3 votes. So a tally chart is actually one of my favorites because all you do is count your tally marks, add them up, and then refer back to it to answer different types of questions. Let's try another one for some additional practice. This question says, how can you make a tally chart to show the boats at a lake? So first it says, decide if each boat has a sail. So it looks like they put X's on the boats that have a sail. The sail is on these pictures. It's the little triangle on each boat. So let's go ahead and put X's on the boats that have sails. And I'll trace over these 2 as well, the ones that they already did for us. Okay, so this is a little different from the other problem. We're going to go ahead and we're going to complete both columns. We're going to write our tally marks, and then we're going to write the total number of each. So we have boats with sails and boats without sails, okay? So it looks like the boats with sails, we put X's on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they started us off with 2, but we need to make it a total of 4. So my tally chart looks like that. Then what I want to do is, after I make my 4 tally marks, I want to come over to the total side and write the number 4 down so that my number matches my number of tally marks. Now, boats without sails, those would be the ones that don't have the triangle sails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first thing we do, we draw 6 tally marks. Now remember, for the 5, when we get to 5, we have to put the slash. So 6 is going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We put the slash for 5, and then one more for 6. Then we put the number over here. There are 6 boats without sails. Okay? Now, if I were to ask you 2 questions about this problem, which had the most? Were there more boats with sails, or were there more boats without sails? Which number's bigger? Very good. There were more boats without sails because 6 is bigger than 4. Very good. How about we do one more practice example? Use the picture to complete the tally chart, then answer each question. So we have a fish tank here, and we have zebrafish. And in case you don't know what that looks like, it looks like this. They gave you a picture. So zebrafish, and then angelfish. So same thing. We have to count how many fish, put our tally marks, and then write the total number. So let's count our zebrafish. Ready? I'm going to put X's on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 5 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget your slash when you have 5. And then we're going to write the number 5 over here. Now let's count our angelfish. I'm going to circle them since we put X's on the zebras. 1, 2, 3. So 3 tally marks. And we're going to put the number 3 in the box. So again, if I were to ask you some questions, which fish were there more of? You would say, very good, zebrafish. There were more zebrafish because 5 is greater than 3. There were the least amount of what kind of fish? Angelfish, right, very good, because 3 is less than 5. So when you take a look at your worksheet on tally charts, it's the exact same thing. You're going to count the tally marks that you have. I think the worksheet that is on there is with animals. So you're going to count them, and then you're going to answer the questions. We can't wait to see your work. If you have any questions, make sure you message us so that we can help you.